Oh, that's good.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It's Monday morning with Merle and Patti.
Yay!
A little bit of technical difficulties, as is our normal. Merle has a new phone. 2 minutes late's not bad. We're lucky we're here at all. Thank you for joining us. Again, we're here every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, technology permitting, I guess. Where we do talk about all things relationships.
Yes.
Because she's the relationship miracle worker.
I am, and she is the medium, psychic, white witch, fabulous person.
Exactly. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Helena. Hi, Bradley. Thank you for joining. So what are we talking about today, Merle?
We're talking about competition versus cooperation and how it shows up in relationships. And we can talk about relationships at work, and we can talk about relationships at home as well. Because in either case, the way you approach any situation and any other person, if you're thinking about it as a competitive thing, if you're like, I have to be the best, I have to be the right, I have to be the first, then you're going to create a relationship that's a particular way. If you are in a relationship and you think of, if we work together, how can we have the most good stuff happen? Then that relationship is going to be different. And you know, I'm the one that says it only takes one to change a relationship. So, hey, people, it's on you.
You're the one. You're the one. Yeah, it's really interesting that I find it's like we're in these relationships, whether it's our best friend, our work buddy, or our lover or spouse. It kind of sets up this competition. And competition can be a great thing. We were talking about that on our walk this morning. Competition can drive us to the next level. I kind of love competition. I do competition shows so I can see how many people I can, get over to a place. But in a relationship, there's certain ways of competition. It maybe isn't serving you the best. It's like you guys are on the same team. Whether it's, again, a work partner, best friend, or your spouse or mate.
Yes. So if you're thinking in terms of competition and who's first and who's best, then you're also thinking about who's right and who's wrong. And it's not a matter of who's right and who's wrong. Competition is good. I think Patti uses competition more to see how far she can push herself.
Yes, not how, yeah, it's not, again, I beat you, it's like I beat me.
So, you were talking about, I thought it was interesting when you were talking about when you were on the cooking show, Master Chef. Tell about
it's interesting watching the competition. I've done several competition shows. I've beat like 70,000 people to get on Master Chef, and I can really not cook. I beat like 70,000 people to get on America's Got Talent, and I beat even more than that, almost 100,000 people to get on Wipeout. I'm not that athletic. Again, it's finding your way to the top. But it was never me against them. It was me trying to be my very best me to see what I can do. And I do notice that if you watch MasterChef or Bobby Flay or any of those cooking shows or there's so many competition shows, whether it's dancing or singing, yes, they're competitive. I'm going to build a better souffle than Merle. Her souffle, I'm going to build. But when they're supporting each other, they are supporting each other. You see them cheering, it's one against one. They're cheering on the other guys. So there's lots of ways to have healthy competition, even when it is a competition.
Well, like America's Got Talent. I don't watch the cooking shows, trust me. But America's Got Talent I watch once in a while. And that's a perfect example of being very competitive. Gosh, they're trying so hard to win. So much is counting on it, and yet they're cheering on everybody else. So that's a great way to live your life.
Yeah. Because
there's a place for competition. It's kind of salt and pepper. If we're going back to food.
It's a cooking show. Monday mornings with Merle and Patti, who really neither of us know how to cook. Boiling water, 101.
I can make salads.
I can make salads. See, we're twins. You can hardly tell us apart. But one thing I noticed, in some people, you start setting up relationships, whatever kind of relationship it is from the beginning. When there's a competitive edge for the sake of just being a competitive edge, check that out. Some people fall into habits and they don't even know it, especially with their spouse. I took out the trash. Like, you did. Yeah, I get the sharing of equal things, but all of a sudden it's about I beat you on this and you didn't do that on that, which is not going to really help you.
And all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not a matter of being right. It's about communicating and caring. And I want to say something because I'm the one that says it's up to you to make the change, but there's no question, and I'm sure particularly in the workplace, that there's some person that is just competitive. It's not you. You didn't start it, but they're just killer competitive. And it often, and maybe it is already, sucking you into that. So you're competitive back and forth. But I suggest a different way of approaching that. I think a lot of times people are competitive because they're insecure. So, okay, let me treat this person not as if they're competitive, but as if they're insecure. And you don't, so what do you do with somebody? If it's your kid, if it's your spouse, if it's yourself, what do? You pat yourself on the back and say, hey, honey, you're terrific. Yay!
Yeah, that's really good.
So do that with somebody else and see if it doesn't make a difference with that competitive person if they relax a little.
Just support them. Go on. You could do it. You could do it. Edging them on. Yeah, you took out the trash. That's great. Now I'm going to wash the dishes. Great. Whatever your particular situation is. Because sometimes, we get unconscious and watch our unconscious patterns. Sometimes they're just really not helping us at all.
Right.
And competition patterns is one of those. And I think Merle's 100% right when she says it's out of our own insecurities or their own insecurities. Because think about it. Think about the people in your life, whatever kind of relationships, the one that you're a little competitive with or maybe a little jealous of, and the ones that you're not, like, oh, go Merle. Mm-hmm. And if you look, the difference necessarily isn't them. It's in how you feel about yourself when you're with them.
Yes.
I feel good about myself with them, and we support each other. We bring out the best in each other. Or like, I don't feel quite as good as her, so I'm a little threatened here, so...
Or sometimes you're just feeling superior versus inferior. Yeah. And I recommend that you should feel neither.
Don't feel. No. That's not what she meant.
No, that's not what I meant.
Just, again, that's being competitive, though. That's putting it in a place.
Exactly.
We don't have to just be.
Exactly.
As everybody says, just be, just do, just feel.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yes. Yes. And I think if you approach it that way and you think in terms of, well, why is that person acting like that? And maybe responding to the underlying feelings that they have, then number one, it takes some of the pressure off of you. And you're not, oh my God, how good am I doing? And you're not so self-involved. And maybe there's something that, Lauren Levy, you're watching. I thought you were in Europe, or where are you? She's on a walk somewhere. I forgot already where. Hi,
well, she's got internet.
Yay, internet. So anyway, where was I?
I have no idea. We do this a lot.
You have to know that we're having a good time. Oh, I was saying, once you take the focus off yourself and you're thinking about the other person, it relaxes you and it makes you more cooperative. And I mean, as we've said, there's a place for competition, but there's a lot of places for cooperation.
Yeah. You get to remember, you are on the same team, whether you're workmates, whether you're just friends that lunch together, or whether you live together, children, siblings, spouses.
Yes. Yeah. I think we've said it.
I think we've said it all. You guys have got all the answers to every relation question.
She's listening from Spain. Hello.
Yay, hello, Spain. Hola.
Hola. I feel like we should talk longer for Lauren.
Because she's so far away.
But we're not.
Thank you for listening. If you have things you would like to ask questions about or subjects you would like us to cover, let us know. Put it here under this. Put it afterwards after this. If you liked this video, share it with your friends. If you didn't like this video, don't tell anybody. You can find us, follow us. I'm Patti Negri. You can find me on Facebook, Patti Negri Psychic Medium, Instagram, Twitter, all versions of Patti Negri. My main hub is my website, pattinegri.com. And where can folks find you, Merle?
God, you said that so beautifully.
Thank you.
I'm at relationshipmiracleworker.com. I am on Facebook at Merle Singer or Merle M. Singer. I am on Instagram. I am on Twitter. And where else am I? Oh, I'm on LinkedIn. I don't know if you're on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn.
am, but I hardly look at it. But I'm on LinkedIn.
But people look at it.
Yes, they do. I'm on LinkedIn.
Good. So, but mostly, I would, what is it? What do you do when competition is part of your job?
Good question.
Okay, well, hang around long enough to answer that.
Yeah, you make it what it is, and a game, like a competition, a contest, in the fun sense of the word. Because everything could be like, I'm going to beat you, or I'm going to beat you. That's your perception. That's your attitude. Because a lot of people in salespeople, it is competition. Whoever can get the most sales today, whoever can sell them, whatever that is. So yeah, we don't want to turn that into a dirty word, but number one, right. You don't have to make it personal. I sold more books than you did today, Merle.
Right.
But again, make that competition against yourself.
Make it fun.
You sell yourself, and then make it fun.
Fun.
And not about personal. Don't personalize it.
Right. Like the sports. Like they're I think they're having fun. And they're not killing themselves.
Unless you're beating the Yankees. My husband's not having fun.
Oh, I see.
But yes, you do. That's part of it. It's all in your attitude. It is what it is, but it is what you make it, literally. So where can people find you? Oh, we already said that.
But you can still find me relationshipmiracleworker.com. Find me on Facebook, LinkedIn. It's always Merle or Merle M. Singer. And Patti is still at pattinegri.com and everywhere else.
And buy her book.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, I forgot. Cracking the Relationship Code. It's fabulous. On Amazon. Go Merle M. Singer, Cracking, and that's probably as far as you'll need to get. And then you can go buy my book. And if you like it, write a review. If you don't like it, you can send me a personal email.
Tell her why.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
We do. We actually, even on this broadcast, we love your feedback. We love anything that you like about us. We would love any constructive criticism of suggestions of what maybe we could do better or different or add.
We don't care about that. Topics. If you have other topics that we're interested in.
Yes.
Let's get real here.
Yeah. Have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful Monday. We love you all. It is officially summer wherever you are in this hemisphere anyway.
And continue a good trip, Lauren. Bye, everybody.
Bye.